There is a place in France that looks like a peaceful forest, but this is not a place for a quiet walk. It is a forbidden land, an area covering 460 square miles, completely closed to the public. This place has a name. It is called the Zone Rouge, the red zone. The French government has drawn a permanent line around this land. There are fences and red warning signs everywhere. These signs are not gentle suggestions. They are strict orders. To cross the line into the red zone is to break the law, but the law is not the greatest danger you will face here. The true danger is buried just inches beneath your feet. The ground is saturated with the remnants of a war fought over a century ago. Millions upon millions of unexploded bombs, called shells, are sleeping in the dirt. These are not just simple explosives. Many are filled with deadly poison gas. A single misplaced step could crack one open. The gas inside can burn your skin. It can fill your lungs and stop your breathing. It is a silent and invisible killer, waiting patiently in the earth. This is why the land is forbidden. It holds a promise of pain and death for anyone who dares to walk there. The government understands this. They have special teams who try to clean the land, but the job is immense. It is a task that may never be finished in our lifetime. The poison is not only inside the shells. The war itself soaked the soil with dangerous materials. Lead, mercury, and arsenic are everywhere. These heavy metals make the ground toxic. The trees that grow here pull this poison up into their very leaves. The water that flows through this land carries the contamination with it. Arsenic is a particularly powerful poison. In the red zone, the levels are so high that the soil itself is considered hazardous waste. You cannot grow food here. You cannot drink the water. The land itself has become a weapon against life. Before the war, this land was home to many people. There were towns, farms, and churches. Today, they are gone. 9 villages were so completely destroyed they were never rebuilt. The ground was too dangerous, too full of death. They are now known as the villages that died for France. Imagine a town where no one has lived for 100 years. The only things left are broken stones and small signs that tell you where a bakery or a home once stood. The silence is absolute, and you are always aware of what lies sleeping in the ground all around you. How many bombs are still there? No one knows the exact number. The best estimate is that for every 10 square feet of land, there is at least one unexploded shell. Some experts believe it will take another 300 to 700 years to make this land truly safe. Others believe it will never be. Every year, farmers who work on the edge of the red zone find tons of old shells in their fields. They call this the iron harvest. They carefully place the bombs on the side of the road for the army to collect. This deadly harvest never ends. It is a constant reminder of a war that refuses to die. The red zone is more than just a closed-off piece of land. It is a permanent scar on the surface of the earth. It is a warning. It shows us that some wounds are so deep, they may never heal. The secrets here are not hidden in vaults. They are buried in the soil, waiting, and they are just as deadly today as they were a century ago.